Okay, today on QVC we are selling majors, and specifically I am selling Visual Communications Design, or VCD as some people call it. And according to Purdue.edu, this major deals with being able to visually convey ideas. It also deals with the technological aspect of this, and yeah. What about you, Lexie? What are you selling today?
Well, I am selling the Interior Space Planning Design major.
Ooh!
In the Interior Space Planning Design major, students learn to develop the skills necessary to create interior environments that are suitable for many different uses. Students will learn to create spaces that are very visually attractive as well as functional for various uses.
Nice. Did you also read that on Purdue's website?
I did.
Nice, nice. Okay, Lexie, so what are the specifics of this major? Like, what kind of courses do people take? What do they learn?
Well, for my major, the Interior Space Planning Design, my Purdue said that you have to take Construction Graphics Technology 360, which is Applications of Construction Documentation 1. In this class, students will learn to create and read various types of construction documents, such as blueprints and other things like that. Another class that is required is Art and Design 430, which is Interior Design 4. The students will learn to design areas with multiple functions, and the course emphasizes problem solving in design. A third class that you have to take to get an interior design degree is BCM 230, or Mechanical and Electrical Systems. In this class, students are introduced to the study of piping, electrical systems, HVAC, and other such building materials. And what about your major? What classes do you have to take?
Well, quite a few, but the three I'm going to highlight are AD 318, AD 431, and AD 332. According to Purdue, or my Purdue, AD 332, which is Visual Communication 1, challenges students concerning publication and promotional graphics, and that's taken during the junior year. And then AD 318, which is Fundamentals of Interactive Multimedia Design, that's a mouthful, it helps students build a base in interactive media, and they do this through animation and interface design. And then that's also taken during the junior year. And then one during the senior year is AD 431, which is Visual Communication Design 3. And also, according to my Purdue, this course prepares students in the area of posters and current media, which is really important. And yeah. So
sounds very exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so in case anyone isn't convinced of either of our majors,
I'm pretty convinced.
Yeah. What kind of jobs could people get with these majors?
Well, with the Interior Space Planning Design major, you could get a job in anything from an interior architectural design firm doing basically any kind of job there, to a showroom manager at like a furniture store somewhere, to a consultant at a store like IKEA maybe, or various design positions focused on certain areas of the home, such as kitchen or bathroom or lighting and stuff like that.
Nice.
So,
what?
Oh, go ahead.
Did you find that information on Purdue's website?
Yes, I did.
Nice. So, according to Purdue.edu, people in the Visual Communications Design major could find careers in design offices or advertising firms or corporations. But the creativity that's practiced in this major could be used in a really wide variety of careers.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
So, what kind of Holland code does the Visual Communications Design major have?
Well, actually its code is AES.
That's the same thing the interior design has.
No way! So
what a
funny.
world.
I found that in the SDS Educational Opportunities Handbook, by
That's
the
where I
way.
found it.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
So basically, the A stands for artistic, and then...
Well, I saw that the E is kind of like, or it stands for enterprising, and so it's kind of like leadership and being in charge, I guess.
And an S, which is social, which just means like wanting to work with people and being excited to work with people. So yeah, which is funny because my code is SAE, and yeah, and then because of the rule of 8, like mine can be switched. So basically, it's the same Holland code. So this would be a perfect major for me.
Well, mine's AER, so that's pretty darn close. The only difference is I have realistic instead of social. And I mean, those are completely opposite, but I can still make it work. The rule of 8 lets me switch the S and the R if I really want to, so
sweet.
It does fit.
Now let's walk to Powell Hall, which is near the Ag campus and houses both of our majors. It's a long walk, so we'll take a couple breaks, tell you about Powell, and compare our majors as we tour the building. Powell's department culture is creative and open. As you will see, students' artwork is displayed in the halls. There are also various things such as a theater and studios.
Now we're going to compare our majors. There are many similarities between the two majors, one of which includes that both are included in the College of Liberal Arts, which means that both majors require the liberal arts core curriculum. As everyone does, we will have to take classes to cover the university core, such as Math 153 to cover the specific quantitative reasoning requirement, Stat 113, Hort 101, and Botany 110, which could cover the specific science or science, technology, and society requirements. There are also many other classes that could cover these requirements. Both majors also allow for 18 credit hours of free electives. These majors are also similar because most of the courses required outside of the university and liberal arts core are art and design courses. Both also require a portfolio review at the end of the sophomore year. Both majors require proficiency through level 4 in a foreign language. Both majors also have the same CODO requirements. In order to CODO, you must print 2 copies of the CODO form and have them signed by you and your advisor from your original college. You must also show the grades of any courses that you have finished on a plan of study and the College of Liberal Arts core sheet. You also have to take a quiz on the website and bring it to Beering 114.
There are also many differences between our majors. One of these differences is that Lexie's major of interior design has required classes in other college while mine does not. All of my required classes for my major are in art and design. Lexie's major also requires an internship or co-op while mine does not. Another difference is that our majors work with different mediums. Interior design majors get to work with things like curtains or tile, while visual communications design majors work with things like paper and ink. All of this information was taken from purdue.edu.
And here's some more footage in the hallways of POW.
Okay, so reasons why you should buy this major of visual communications design is, number 1, you get to be creative, and who doesn't like to be creative? Obviously I do because it's in my Holland code. Number 2, you probably don't have to write a lot of papers because you do mostly projects and things like that. And number 3, you get to make your own decisions because when you create different things, it's really your decision how you convey the idea. So yeah, go for it. You should totally buy this major.
Well, personally, I think interior design's better because you get to do all of those things. Plus, on top of that, you get to spend someone else's money and like decorate their house. Pretty cool. So I think that's a lot more fun.
Whatever, but I still think my major's better, but those are definitely respectful points. And so, if you want to buy either of these majors, just call 765-490-5053. For all the boys in our class, you know.
Or 812-614-6546.